If you guys have been around watching my channel, you'll be familiar with Amanda's face above. She's here as my pro in today's pro tip video, looking at PekkaBoBat at Town Hall 10. Today, guys, we have two examples of how to successfully 3-star at Town Hall 10 using PekkaBoBat. Amanda, thanks so much for coming through again today. It's been a while since I've had you on the channel doing a pro tip video, but you're back. What's going on?
Hey, Echo. Thanks for having me. Thanks for inviting me to do this video with you. Just excited to put it out there and show some people how to do this PekkaBoBat.
It's pretty much the hottest strategy right now inside of Clash of Clans. For those of you that don't know Amanda, she's hailing from Elite Academy, great clan family. I've been covering them for, I don't know, maybe a year and a half, 2 years, and always have great things when I come on over to this clan. So today, again, it's PekkaBoBat. If you guys haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go hit that subscription button and the bell right now because you don't want to miss out on any of these pro tip videos that we're coming out here, hopefully more often. I'd love to have you back on the regular, Amanda. I know you got multiple strategies up your sleeves.
All right, so for Town Hall 10, I usually take 4 Pekka. Sometimes I bring 5. It kind of depends on how many wizards I need to set that funnel. I've found more Pekkas, less bowlers has been doing well for me. Usually always 4 healers. I like to bring in the wall wrecker. I like to bring ice golem and a few bowlers, and then that max freeze.
Yeah, so you bring the freeze in your clan castle.
Yeah, I like to have that max freeze, that extra second or second and a half, I think does well.
Yeah, it's a big deal. And how about the base that you're looking for? Is there something in particular you look for in a base? Because I noticed you only have 1 freeze spell in your composition, which as a Town Hall 12, we usually bring around, 2 or 3, but you only have 1 at Town Hall 10.
Well, yeah, Town Hall 10, you have less spell space. You have 1 less spell space, and the bats aren't as strong at Town Hall 10. So usually if I can't get through a base with 1 freeze, then I probably wouldn't use this strat 9 times out of 10. You usually need 2 freezes to get through a multi. There's lots of hit points. They have a large target. They can reach, 7 tiles or whatever. So they can hit your bats while they're taking out other defenses. So usually 2 freezes to get through those. So that's the main thing I look for. And where wizard towers are. How many wizard towers can I get with my kill squad? Since I only have 1 freeze, I can only leave basically 1 splash damage up that the bats have to get through.
Right, you got to really make sure that, like you said, 1 freeze can get you through everything. So it's really, there's a big job of your kill squad ahead really to start things out, right?
Yeah.
Well, why don't we actually watch this happen? And while it's going on, kind of let us know what you were thinking, what was part of your plan, and maybe what happened that wasn't part of your plan but worked out. So let's hit play so we can watch this together and let everyone know your strategy here for success.
All right, so I drop a couple wizards to start setting that funnel. They're free buildings. I can get them without taking any damage. So that basically cuts both sides of the funnel right there. I send my king down one side. I don't like him to go in because he tends to steal my healers. So I use him to funnel an entire side. Then my Pekkas, if you set the funnel right, hopefully they all go in the base. 1 went out, that's fine. Then drop the bowlers behind the wall wrecker, healers, and just rage them through the core of the base.
So you're healing the whole kill squad, not just trying to keep those healers on that queen, I see.
Yeah, I'd rather have them on the bowlers and Pekkas than my queen, to be honest. Okay,
fair enough. And you said that you try and get all the Pekka through the base, but one of them did walk. Do you feel that bringing that 4th Pekka kind of, is a big deal?
I do, because sometimes it does walk. So if one does walk, it'll help funnel the side with my king like that one did, and I still have 3 for the middle, so I like to have that 4th one. And I dropped my bats right here. I thought there were still defenses on that side. Normally I would have dropped them at 12 because they kind of zigzag, but my kill squad just took out so much of the base. There wasn't much left for the bats, so
honestly I don't even think you needed your bats on that attack. I think you could have pulled in the triple without them. Probably.
And you see that giant wandering around at 3 3 o'clock. I had him because I was expecting that whiz tower there to still be up, so I was going to use him as a decoy to target.
Distract.
So the yeah,
Well,
and then freeze the other whiz tower. So
to be honest, you crushed that base. You had a Pekka walk on you. You didn't send the king through the center, and you really didn't even need any of those bats. So
that was an easy one. They all don't go that smooth. You'll see on the next one.
well, why don't we head on over and check out the next one? We can look at the composition, the base, and see what's going down. All right, so we're back on the second attack that Amanda had, and I'm noticing that the army composition is a little bit different here, and obviously the base design is different. Amanda, talk to me about why you switched up the army, and did it have something to do with the base design we're looking at?
My kill squad had to get a little farther in this one. I wanted it to get all the way to the back end wizard towers. The extra Pekka it's so much tanking, and it does so much damage in the core. And I only needed one wizard to set the funnel. So got rid of a couple bowlers, a couple wizards, and brought that extra Pekka. And it really did. I needed it at the end, so I'm glad that I did.
And what did you see in this base that led you to believe you could pull in the triple using this strategy?
Well, as you can see, most of the whiz towers are right in the core. If I go straight through from like 4 o'clock, I can reach both multi-infernos. So that really only leaves one wizard tower at 9 o'clock for my bats to deal with.
I noticed it's a little bit of a longer attack than the last one.
Yeah, it doesn't go as smoothly as the last one did. Well, I have a loon here. I had a feeling there was a Tesla in that corner. There was, but...
So was this a fresh hit? No one hit this one before you?
It was a fresh hit, but someone in my clan had this base, and I had FC'd it before, so I had a feeling that, yeah. It wasn't the same, but it was close.
Close enough to have that suspicion, right?
Right.
Cool.
See, now all my Pekkas are moving in. I have all 5 of them going in to the middle. My king did his funneling, cleared that whole side for me.
It's funny, the king's only value is the funnel, the poor guy.
Yeah, he does well in the middle, but like I said, he tends to steal those healers, and I'd rather have him on my Pekkas and bowlers.
Right.
I got lucky. Go ahead.
No, after you.
I get lucky here. You'll see where my queen is with this multi. She can't reach it from there, and she starts to walk around, but that Pekka breaks that wall just in time, and she comes back because that multi being up would have caused
eventually
a lot
taken
of
her down.
For my bats.
Okay, your bats are coming in now from nearly 12 o'clock.
Yep, they're sweeping across, and...
Oh, that wizard tower right there. Oh, you got it.
I was planning on that first one being taken out by my kill squad, but as you can see, my bowlers walked, so I lost my bats because I only had that one freeze. So.
But you know, it was smart. You played it smart. You, rather than trying to hold off on the freeze for the second Inferno Tower and lose all of your bats, you did the safe move. You took that freeze and used it on the one that was inside the base. It was close because that ice golem did burst on it.
Right, exactly. I'd rather be safe than sorry, and I seen I had some troops up. My queen was still up, so I figured get as much as I could from my bats and hope that the rest of my kill squad could handle the rest.
No, it seemed to work out well. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you got the healers on your Pekka and your bowlers, so you have the ranged attack, you have the tank in front. I mean, you don't have a ton of an army left in this one like you did in the last one, which is pretty cool. I like that we have an example of one that smashed a base and one that beat a base, rather than having, you know, two examples that are pretty similar.
Yeah, and that's honestly about how it goes. So half the time I smash them and my bats just wreck the base. Half the time, you know, something silly happens and I lose them to a wizard tower. But it's such a strong army. You know, bats make it or they don't. It's solid 3-star strategy either way.
What are some of the problems or issues that you run into on an attack that doesn't go as planned? What's a mistake that you may make once in a while, or a base design or something that gives you a struggle?
Honestly, it's a wizard tower that I expected my kill squad to take out that they don't end up taking out. Usually, if your bats survive the raid, it's going to be a 3-star 9 times out of 10. If you lose your bats, that's when you start to get in trouble. Yeah, I get it completely. And I mean, I actually use a bat slap attack when I do all my farming, just because I don't need Dark Elixir. And
It's totally true. One shot from a wizard tower can waste all of your bats in one shot. So if you're not on point with those freeze spells or with a back end tank, you know, your attack could be dead if your kill squad doesn't remain, you know, rocking through the base.
Exactly. And like we said before, Town Hall 12, you usually have a couple freezes, so you have a little flexibility. Town Hall 10, you may have two, usually it's only one, so you really have to be on point with that freeze.
Yeah, you definitely do, and that just takes practice. I mean, that takes hitting bases, practicing, friendly challenging, just to know the timing, and now I know why you want to use that max level freeze spell so that you can get that extra second or second and a half, whatever it may be. It's really valuable, especially when you're working with a troop that's so fragile like a bat. You know, one shot and they're all gone.
Yeah, and the way I look at it is that you either take a max bat spell or a max freeze, and I figure if that freeze wears off, it'll take out all your bats. So it doesn't matter how many, you know, how many you have. It doesn't. You're done. They're gone.
Max bat spell or not max bat spell, it's going down in one shot from a wizard tower. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Cool. Well, we're going to just finish up this attack so everyone that wants to watch it can finish watching it again for a second time. And then we're going to head over and take a look at your clan and see what's going on over there. Look at me. I'm the highest level in your clan on ladder.
All of our 12s, no offense, but all of our 12s are gone, dude. And
thanks, Amanda.
Sorry.
You have to make me feel
Burst
bad.
your bubble there.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments below if you enjoy the pro tip series and if you want to see Amanda back on the channel again with another video. If you notice, I'm hanging out on the Elite Academy page right here. This is the clan they're currently recruiting, looking for some new members. You can see the information right up there. You could apply at buyforeverfamily.com/apply, or you can hit them up on Twitter. It looks like it's Elite Academy COC. So if you're looking for an amazing clan family with some great people, I have some really good friends over there. This is a good one that you guys can consider, so think about it. But Amanda, thanks so much for coming through today.
Thanks, Echo. Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure. Let's plan on getting you in here again with another strategy that you're dominating with so that the audience here can really learn from your expertise. I'm down with that if you are.
All right. I'm down with it. Let's do it.
Sounds good. But guys, thank you so much for coming through. Make sure you follow me over on Twitter at EchoThrowMe and check out this video as well. It's one that I think you guys are going to enjoy. But for now, I'll see you later. Until then, be good.